Page 3, You Are My Sunshine. For the most part, the right hand gets the melody, right? So you can bring out the melody, you're going to bring out the right hand. A few times the left hand has to help it out a little bit, like at the very beginning. The very first note is in the left hand, that's melody. So it's got to come out the same. You got to make it sound like one hand played all the notes. Sometimes that takes practice to get it sound. It's got to close your eyes when you try it and see. Does it sound like one hand played it all? Then the left hand just gets these chords. 1 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, 5/7. You're not playing all the notes at the same time, but those still are the chords you're playing. Okay. Their phrasing works. Some people would phrase it differently, but I'm not going to go re-edit the whole thing. Just put in the phrasings the way they've got them. Bottom of the piece you see a repeat sign, so we're going to play it twice. The beginning measure is a pickup measure. It's only got 3 counts in it, and we need 4 in 4/4 time. But if you look at the last measure, there's only 1 count. So okay. So when we play this together, I'm going to give you 4 plus 1 or 5 counts. I want to talk about this pedaling because I'm picky on pedaling. This happens all over the place, the same thing. So get it here and just do the same way, okay? The first line, you see the first full measures when the pedal goes down there. You're going to push the pedal down immediately after you play the notes. Lift the pedal up with the fingers right before you play the next phrase. There in that, next to the last measure of the first line, you have the next phrase starts in the right hand with an E and a D sharp. Right before you play that, lift the fingers up and the pedal up with them, so we get a little bit of silence between that. So it's this. You get that throughout, that same thing. Just make sure your pedal comes up with the hands and you'll be fine there. Then at the end, when you're done, the pedal and the hands come up at the same time. Now, second line, right hand, starting in the first measure at the beginning of the phrase. Those 3 notes, okay, the last 3 quarter notes of the first measure. Then the 2 half notes, you have an F, and you have to reach up with your little finger to get the A. Okay? Not a problem? Now once you're on the A, then you go ahead and move the rest of the fingers up so you're ready for what's coming. Then when you get to the first measure of the third line, you got to reach down with the thumb to get the C. And then do that again there, okay? Just so you're aware of it. So let's go ahead and try this together and see what happens. Remember it is repeated, so we're going to play it twice. So the hands are in, what, C position, we decided? Okay. Foot's on the pedal, here we go. 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, go.